Hello everyone, Tutor Fortune here. So in this video, I'm going to solve a question on atomic mass. Okay, so we have a question here which is say antimony has two naturally occurring isotopes. Okay, so the mass of antimony 121. So this is one of the isotope for antimony, which is isotope 121 with the average atomic mass of 120.904 atomic mass unit. Okay, so this is one of the isotope which is antimony 121. Okay, we've also been given another isotope, okay, of which is isotope 123 for antimony with the atomic mass number of 121. Okay, so 122.904 atomic mass unit. Okay, so these are the two isotopes for this antimony. Okay, then they're asking calculate the abundance for each isotope using the average mass from the periodic table. Okay, so you know the average mass for antimony from the periodic table. So we say the average mass is 121.76 atomic mass unit. Okay, so this is the average atomic mass number for this guy, antimony, if you check on your periodic table. Okay, now we are being asked to calculate the abundance, the percentage abundance for these two isotopes. Okay, having been given this data. Okay, so we know average atomic mass is given by, so you get your percentage abundance. Okay, so you can say average atomic mass is given by, so you get your percentage abundance. Okay, you get your percentage abundance times the atomic mass number, so the mass number of your isotope. Okay, then you add how many they are. Okay, so here in this case we're having two, so we're going to get the percentage abundance for one isotope times the mass number for that isotope. Also the other one also get the percentage abundance times the mass of that isotope. Okay, so now here we are looking for these percentage abundances. Okay, we've been given an average atomic mass number from the periodic table, which is this one here. So we are looking for the percentage abundances. Okay, so how are we going to get those percentage abundances? Okay, so the first thing you want to do, since you're having two isotopes, you'd want to get the ratios. Okay, and I know my ratio should not be more than one. Okay, so say that I have a ratio of one. Okay, and the other one should be less than 1. Okay, so here I can say I'll let my one of the isotopes to be X. So I'll let one of the isotope to be the X. Okay, so if one of the isotope is X, meaning the other one, okay, so let me say this is isotope 121. I've let it to be X. So if isotope 121 is X, meaning the other one, which is 123, and we know that our ratio should not be more than 1. Okay, so like I say, the other isotope, which is 123, is going to be 1 minus X. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'll let isotope 121 to be X and isotope 123 to be 1 minus X. Okay, then I can come back to my formula here and replace this information in the formula. Okay, so I have my average atomic mass number there, which is 121. Okay, so 121.76. Okay, will be equal to the percentage abundance. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know the percentage abundance for this guy. Okay, so for isotope 121, I've let it to be X. So I'll say X. So I have my X there. Then I multiply with the mass for this isotope, okay, which is isotope 121. The mass being given is 120. Okay, so 120.904. Okay, then I add with the isotope 123, okay, which I don't know the percentage abundance, but I've let it to be 1 minus X. Okay, Then I multiply with the atomic mass unit have been given for 120, which is 122.904. Okay, so this is what I'm having. So I work out this equation here. Okay, so let me just wrap what's on top. Then I work out this equation. Okay. Okay, so let me work out this equation. Okay, so here I still have my 121.76, okay, which will be equal to, okay, so I multiply this x times my 120.904, okay, so I'll end up having 120.904 x plus, okay, I multiply this and times this, okay, so I multiply my 1 times this number here. I'm going to get 122.904, okay. Then I still multiply my x with the same number, so I have minus 122.904 x now. Okay, so this is my equation. So from here, I can group the right terms. So I can move this guy so that it goes the other side. Okay, so I still have my 121.76 the other side. I bring this guy the other side. Okay, I bring him, will be negative. Okay, so it will be negative 122.904. Okay, which will be equal to, so this side, I will remain with 120.904 x minus, okay, then this side, I will also remain with 122.904 x, okay. Okay, so I do my math there, okay, I get my 121.76 minus 122.904. Okay, so if I subtract there, what am I getting? Okay, so I'm going to get a negative, so which is negative 1.114. Okay, then I do the same, even the other side, I subtract my 120.904 minus 122.904 x, okay, so there I'm going to get a 2, okay, so that will be 2x, okay, so I want to get the value of x, so what do I do? I'll divide both sides, okay, by, so even this side is negative, this is negative, okay, so I'll divide both sides by negative 2 to get the value of x there, okay, so meaning the value of x, if I divide both sides by 2, okay, so I get my 1.114 divided by 2. I know my negative and my negative will go there, so meaning I'll remain with the 0.572 as the value of x, okay. So now this ratio, the 0.572 is for my isotope 121. Remember, we've let this isotope 121 to be x. So meaning this ratio is only for isotope 121. Okay. For isotope 123, what do we do? We said we get 1 minus our value of x. Okay. So in this case, we're going to get 1 minus 0.572. Okay, to get the value of the ratio from my isotope 123 there. Okay, so which will be 0.428. Okay, so these are the two ratios I'm having. Okay, so meaning for me to get my percentage abundance, I'm just going to multiply these ratios with 100. Okay, so I multiply here by 100. Also here I multiply by 100%. I'll surely get my percentage abundance for these two isotopes. Okay, so if I multiply here by 100%, I'm going to get 57.2%. Okay, same here, if I multiply by 100%, I'm going to get 42.8%. Okay, so these are the percentage abundances for these two isotopes. Isotope 121, the percentage abundance is 57.2. then isotope 120 percentage abundance is going to be uh, uh, 42.8 there. Okay, so that's how you handle such a question. Okay, so we also have, if you want to subscribe with us, you can use this link. I'm about to show you the link you can use. Then you subscribe for more tutorial sheets and live classes. Okay, so you simply open your web. Okay, so you open your web. So let me open my web. Okay, so I open my web here. Okay, then I type Discrete Institute. Okay, I find this one, this link here. I clicked on it. So you type District Learning Institute. Okay, so it will bring something like this. Okay, so you create an account. If you don't have an account with us, you create an account. Okay, after creating an account, it will bring the courses which are available. Okay, so these are some of the courses which are available. Okay, so you pay for a course of your choice. Okay, so let's say you pay for chemistry, so you pay there for chemistry. When you pay for chemistry, you open a folder, it will look like this. Okay, then you go in this folder for general chemistry, you can go there. Okay, you open that folder, you'll find other things you need. Okay, so let's say this question, it was from the tutorial sheet. Okay, so you can go in this folder, send tutorial sheet and assessment. Okay, you click on that folder, you'll find other tutorial sheets, video solutions, and also other things. Okay, so you click your university there, the university of your choice, your semester. Okay, so here, for example, for this question, semester 1, you click there, you open the intake. Okay, so let's say 2025 July intake, you can open there. Okay, then you find these tutorial sheets which are there. Okay, the solutions for these tutorial sheets, you find them on this website. Okay, so you do well to subscribe with us and enjoy more of these things. Okay, so you can do it to subscribe with us. Thank you.